Hi guys, my food prediction for 2030 is you're going to be having something called as Teff dosas. Teff, it is an ancient Ethiopian grain and they make something called as injera, which is their bread. Ethiopians have cultivated teff for more than 6,000 years, valuing it for its resilience and nutrition. It's rich in fiber, protein, iron, calcium, and obviously it is gluten-free, which is why it recently became very popular globally. Now, the backstory of this is very cool. There was this Dutch businessman called Jans Roosjen. I'm very sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. He entered an agreement with the Ethiopian government. The idea was to help Ethiopia benefit from intellectual property rights and expand international markets for teff-based products. But the relationship shifted from ancient grain filing European patents for teff without including Ethiopia. These patents claimed ownership over storing and processing this grain, techniques that Ethiopian farmers have been using for generations. But unfortunately, this patent was granted, and it prevented Ethiopia and other producers from exporting teff to countries where the patents were actually valid. Meanwhile, Ethiopia found it nearly impossible to receive the benefits promised in this agreement. The Dutch company Ancient Grain, they shuffled assets, changed names, and even declared bankruptcy, making the benefit sharing pathway completely untraceable. This move was widely criticized as biopiracy, the act of privatizing traditional knowledge. In fact, the company even won the most outrageous award at the 2004 Captain Hook Awards for biopiracy. They have a sense of humor. For Ethiopians, the idea that a Dutchman was listed as the inventor of teff flour felt like a direct erasure of thousands of years of cultural agriculture and heritage. Eventually, Ancient Grain sued another Dutch manufacturer, Bakels, for patent infringement. And thankfully, this backfired big time. The Dutch District Court of The Hague ruled that the patents were invalid because they lacked inventiveness. Duh. In simple terms, they said, you can't patent something that isn't new, and that's an awesome step forward. This decision made the patents unenforceable in the Netherlands, a major victory celebrated in Ethiopia. But this was not the end. Ancient Grain still holds teff patents in several countries. Teff patents are no longer enforceable in Netherlands and Germany, thank goodness. But in UK, Italy, Belgium, Austria, they technically still exist, but it's not that strongly enforced. The invalidation of Dutch patent is a step forward, but Ethiopia still doesn't have full ownership or control over teff flour internationally. This story highlights a larger issue: how indigenous knowledge systems are often unrecognized or overshadowed by Western intellectual property frameworks. Teff isn't just a grain, it's cultural legacy. And this case shows why protecting that legacy matters. I made this episode long and not in a reel format because this is somewhere we can make a change. I have been harping on and on about end food colonialism. But the fact of the matter remains, if we keep demanding and if we keep eating these exotic gluten-free foods, please remember, तुम एक गरीब की प्लेट से खाना चुरा के खा रहे हो. Do not contribute to the global demand. Cut back on your quinoa and make sure when teff hits the market, please raise awareness about it and do not touch it. Seriously, don't touch it. It's someone else's food. We do not wish to contribute to the global demand. That's all for today. End food colonialism, and please share this video. More than any of the other videos, please share this because this is where we as the consumer, as the public, can make a difference in the future. And please promise me one thing. You'll never touch a teff dosa. Okay? Bye guys. End food colonialism.